Some scattered showers right now in southern Alabama, south of our viewing area. A little bit of shower action off to our west. Partly cloudy skies to boot with that. We're really waiting on this front to make its way on through during those afternoon hours. A little bit of a severe threat too. I'll talk to you about that in a second, but right now temperatures sitting 79 degrees, very muggy right now too. Not certainly the warmest it could be, as it could be 90 degrees outside, but it is feeling very warm outside compared to really how it has been for the past several weeks. Really getting to that point where things are starting to heat up. We're starting to get into those high 70s, maybe low 80s temperatures. So folks, just keep that in mind as we head throughout the day and really across the board, except for maybe Coffeyville, where that front has already arrived, dropping down to about 64. Lots of us sitting in those low 80s, high 70s temperatures. Just really not a lot of variation going on there. But as I mentioned, there is that severe threat that we're watching out for. It's really not much compared to what we've seen the past few days, especially last week when nearly the entire state was under that moderate risk. But we do have a little bit of a marginal risk, especially for our southeastern, maybe south central counties right here. Honestly, not expecting too much on your end. Maybe the odd severe thunderstorm, maybe a severe wind threat. Not really expecting anything in the way of maybe strong tornadoes or anything like that. But what you can expect is maybe the odd severe thunderstorm warning. And then again, heavier downpours are likely as well. But maybe once you get to western Alabama, that's when things really do pick up. But for us today, we're pretty much in the clear. There is some risk there, but it's really not looking all too bad. In terms of timing for that front, however, by the time we get to about lunchtime, it's going to be nearly on top of us here in Starkville. It's going to be a pretty quick mover too, because by the time we get to about 3, 4, 5 p.m., it's already out of the area. So kind of like that squall line we had the past day on our Tuesday, it's going to move in and it's going to move out within a matter of hours. It's not going to be sitting around dumping lots and lots of rain or anything like that. So if you want to take some good news from it, folks, it's going to be moving in quick, moving in, moving out, clearing out as well as we get into the evening. But temperatures starting out in the low 80s, already in the 50s by the back behind that front. As we get into that overnight hour, you're not going to feel the full effect of that front immediately. It's going to get down to maybe the 40s overnight, but getting up to only 60 by the next day. So again, 20-degree temperature drop right there. That's pretty significant right there. Again, pretty comfortable though at the same time. You really can't complain with 60-degree temperatures. Pollen will be another thing that you might want to worry about, especially on Thursday and Friday. So if you want to take some allergy medications, then would be the time to do so. Wednesday, not really so much, but by the time we get to our Wednesday, by the time we get to our overnight hour, we're sitting at about 80 degrees today, dropping down to about 46 by the time we get into that early morning hour, just about sunrise on our Thursday. And then as for really the rest of the week, really not a whole lot going on after that system. Maybe some rain chances Monday and Tuesday next week. Getting a little frosty by the time we get to the early morning hours Friday and really Saturday in the 30s. So definitely want to bundle up for that. But overall, can't complain with these conditions. It's not going to be a super cold, super chiller event. But Friday will put us in the 50s before we slowly but surely rise back into those spring-like 70s temperatures.